Well, Robin, the issue of gun violence has turned into a tug of war with policing in the middle of it. President Trump on one end of the spectrum and then Mayor Lori Lightfoot on the other. President Trump threatening to send in federal troops and Mayor Lori Lightfoot threatening to fight his actions. Just yesterday, protesters took to Federal Plaza after news that President Trump is preparing to send 150 federal agents to Chicago to help quell the city's gun violence. Now, news of the president stepping in comes after the head of Chicago's police union sent a letter to the White House asking for help combating the city's gun violence. In that letter, dated Saturday, John Catanzara called Mayor Lightfoot a complete failure who is either unwilling or unable to maintain law and order in the city. Mayor Lightfoot sent her own letter to President Trump Monday saying that Chicago does not need militarized federal agents in the city streets and that the president should shift his attention to the divestment of communities stripped of resources when it comes to housing, health, and jobs. A group of 6 mayors, including Lightfoot, sent a separate letter to the Attorney General and head of Homeland Security. They're calling for the withdrawal of these federal agents and the threat of sending them. This weekend, unmarked agents clashed with protesters in Portland. The mayors of Atlanta, D.C., Seattle, and Portland say it's all politically motivated since the cities being threatened are all run by Democrats. Mayor Lightfoot took to primetime cable last night with Joy Reid to talk about it.
We've got an unhinged leader of the Fraternal Order of Police who is craven and trying to generate attention. Now, he has asked for that, but reasonable local police officials, including our superintendent, know that this is a dangerous road for us to go down.
So the ACLU is saying that if the feds send in these agents without the request of these states and jurisdictions, that's a violation of constitutional protections on the part of states. The mayor is promising to fight all of this in court if she has to. Reporting live from CPD headquarters, Courtney Gooseman, WGN News.